All right. This is my final flip through of my hashtag 12 of 22 journal challenge July entry. The theme this month is Shabby Chic. Um, I've never done a Shabby Chic journal before. Uh, I just had a pile of things around my area, and I had watched a couple of videos, and so I had a general idea of what a Shabby Chic journal is about. Um, over 3 lives, I created, I chose the base, which was an oversized book page, and I chose the cover image here. Um, we picked out some laces. We chose some papers for the signature inside. So this is 6 inches this way, 9 inches this way, a little tiny bit longer with the lace we added here. So this is the front, and the front says happiness, and it's layered with some painter's masking paper and a little bit of lace. All the lace here is actually I purchased from Elle's. This is the back cover. You can see the writing from the book page. All of it's edged in, well, most of it's edged in gathered twigs, uh, distress ink. We did, there is reinforcement under here, a lovely green paper, and then we covered it with some lace. And you can see the sewing from the signature right there. So this is what it looks like from the top. It's got a little, it lets to talk to you. It's got a little bit of bloom on it, not too bad. This is, it could be used as a glue book if you wanted to, but I imagined it as a writing journal, and that's how I chose the pages, how I decorated them, where I placed things. So we're going to do the flip through now. I hope that you have enjoyed the cover. So uh, it was an exceptionally long book page. So this would fold down, and then there was another. This page right here is made from the other, basically half of the book page. So we put a nice pocket in here. We layered it up with some burlap and lace. I made a journaling card for it with a little decoupage napkin. I think that the turquoise here really just adds a little something. We've on the inside, we've echoed the paper from the back. So we kept that. So we have a similar thing going on with the pocket in the back. It's decorated the same as the front. And the cards are very similar, but not exactly the same. This one says be authentic, and this one says always be on the lookout for the presence of wonder. So just some uplifting, fun things. This is edged in carved pumpkin. I just thought it was fun. It echoes a little bit the color on the front here, although that is a little bit more of a kind of coral. It's just a nice pop of color. So this is a scrapbooking paper, a paperweight paper, which we have taken some of the carved pumpkin and used a foam brush and some water to give it this kind of weathered look. It's a little bit orangier than it's coming out on the screen. So it's a little bit brighter than it looks on the screen. We've got some ledger page here with some washi tape. And it is 7 signature pages. I made 7. That's the other side. This is the rest of the book page, and it is layered up. We've got washi reinforcing the spine since it is a book page. A little bit image from a sewing pattern book that I tea-dyed. It's got vintage images and patterns in it. We added a little bit of that burlap trim, a little scrap that we had. On the inside, we folded it over, added some burlap trim here. Oops, you're not able to see that on the camera, are you? On this side, we folded it over. So there's a nice little burlap detail here. Let me see, lift that up so you can see it a little better. So there's that. And then we created another journaling card, some coffee dyed paper, 90-pound cardstock, nothing too heavy, just something light and fun. So some washi tape. We double layered some washi tape over here. This is some of that sewing pattern paper here. And we have done some extensions on these pages because the book is 9 inches this way. We had a little trouble finding paper that fits. So on the other side of this, you'll see where it's, I've added 2 pages together to create one large page. We did a nice burlap belly band on the pattern paper. And then we did this fun journaling card, edged in broken china, distress ink. Collect beautiful moments with a decoupage napkin with all the fun teapots. Another book page with some washi. This is, the pages were black and mustard, kind of a mustard, a light mustard yellow, which I think is fun. Added a little lace over here. I like to have different size pages. I think it's a nice contrast. So if you were going to use this as a writing journal, you could add on some layered, you could layer on some of this painter's washi paper, just some white copy paper, or some tea dyed, or a light color that you like. You could also just gesso over the words lightly. You'll still see them through, but they we did a test on this page over here before we put down. This is gessoed actually, and I wrote underneath the paper a test sentence, and it was not distracting to have the text behind where you wrote. At least I did not think so. So a little washi tape on the back side of that. We've put some lace at the top of this page, another scrapbooking paper, and we did brushed china, the same foam brush technique, and some water to just give it kind of that whitewashed look, but it's blue. Again, this is a little bit darker than it's showing on the screen. And then you can see the seam here where the pages are joined. We joined this pattern. It's the paper from the back cover and the inside covers. I thought it would be fun to include some inside the book. Again, if this is too busy for you, you could push it back with a little gesso, which would make it much more muted. And then right over the top of that, or you could add other paper to this if you were going to journal on it. This is part of that ledger page. We got 2 pages out of that because it was a very big page. A little bit of washi tape here and over here. Now this is an element that Els challenged me to use. She gave me this die cut pocket thing. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things in here. So and I just did kind of it's double-sided paper, but it's a lightweight, nothing too heavy or bulky. So those are, you could add pictures to them, or you could journal on them. I would not journal on something that small myself, but if like you had one of those little Instagram printers, each one gets progressively a little bit bigger until you get to that big one. So you can see that, and they're all a little slightly different sizes because the opening is slightly different on each one. So, but if you have one of those little Instaprinters, you could print up small images and do them and have notes on the back about what the pictures are about. So this is another book page from, it's the other half of the, I'm sorry. Woo! Pardon me. Because we're in the second, we're going on the other side of the, we passed the midpoint. I love the contrast that this turquoise gives, and it's a nice complement to the broken china die. It says there's beauty in simplicity. another belly band with the washi tape, and you can see this is where we kind of Frankenstein the paper together. Two of those pattern papers. This is the second element Els gave to me and challenged me to find a spot in the journal for it. So I did the carved pumpkin. Sorry, there's a little tiny bit of glue right there. Okay. So carved pumpkin again. And this is much darker than it appears on the screen. But we brushed it on and we wetted it to give it more of a kind of a whitewash look. Some washi tape. We got some lace on this side over here. The little burlap detail again. This is this is the other half of that book page, and so we took again from the pattern book, from the tea-dyed pages, we tore out this image and edged it in the gathered twigs, and did a little journaling card with some corsets. This is a napkin. I thought it complemented the image pretty well. Then again, washi tape, washi tape, washi tape, washi tape everywhere. This is the other side of that ledger paper. Again, the carved pumpkin on the back of this blue paper. And then our back pocket where we have the card I showed you already. And that is the end of the journal. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. This one may wind up for sale either in a live sale, a video, or in my Etsy shop. I really, really love the journal, but it's not a style that I would normally make for myself. And I would love for it to go to a home where someone could love it. I have kind of gathered up all the goodies that went with it. So I'm thinking at some point that may go into a video and get sold. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you have an awesome weekend, because it is Saturday today when I'm filming this. I hope that if you are working on your 12 of 22 challenge, I know a bunch of you are already done, and kudos to you for being so on the ball. I can't wait to see everybody else's journals as they come out. I'm looking forward to it. However you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. Hugs and kisses to anybody out there, and bright blessings to everyone. Bye, 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 bye. The end.